going to cost us about 1,500 manpower probably toward our mission completion. That's all road rolls. Cost us, yeah, I said about 1,500, 1,300 manpower. Not terrible, I guess. Okay, well that's one rebel faction down for quite a length of time. We've got to get it to about 13,000 manpower. That's still 6 years minus anything that affects my manpower. I'm really going to have to consider a castle at some point. I can't afford it, obviously, but... Okay, call my diplomat from France. We end up with a plus 90. Still a little ways away from the alliance. Keeps all my diplomats occupied. Word continues to trickle into our realms of new and innovative discoveries being made in Western Europe. In an effort not to fall behind, some of our officials have suggested using gold to lure a few of their learned men here. This would be a boom to our research, but the clergy would not look kindly on infidels. I would lose 25 piety or gain 25 piety. I presume this is an event chain. If I take the lose piety, I get something either immediately or in the near future. At this point, I'm going to go with the piety gain because we're at 78%. That would put us at 100% piety. That would improve our missionaries, and we're going to have more provinces to convert here very shortly. So I'm going to take the gain piety at for the moment. Puts us at 100%. Our missionary strength is 2.3 now. And that drops us to May of 56 completion with that missionary, which is about just about the same time I will have to convert Mazab. I do believe they're a different religion. Nope, they're not. It's Ogarla. It's about 9 months before I annex Tugar and have to convert Ogarla. So we're okay there. We got 3 new light ships done. Let's get them busy. Okay, right now our Tunisian is 0.89. Let's see what adding 3 light ships to that trade node does. Takes us from 0.89 to what? Yeah, only jumped the trade in that node by 0.08. It's not a huge jump. .17 overall. Did I put it right back in the same trade node? I did. Let's try that instead. 1.17 overall. I need more ships. I know that. to 1.29. Now some of that is just generic market change, so it's not a huge amount either way, I don't think, but we'll go with that for now. Okay, what are our force limits like now? That's something to look at. 12 of 19, 20 of 25, so I can get 5 more ships. My fleet consists of 8 galleys and 6 light ships. Let's get 2 more galleys and 3 more light ships. That'll be 10 galleys. It's not a huge fleet, but it's a start. And that'll give me 3 light ships for my trade. Speaking of ship fleets, I won't need that anytime soon, so we can mothball that. We've got 1 rebel faction up to 60% now, and we're back up to almost where we were before the rebel or the rebellion, manpower-wise. Our core construction is almost complete, and we can start the construction on that last one here in another month, it looks like. Revolt unrest is down to 7%. Jad and Haza. Ooh, Jad is almost gone. That was Mamluk's, one of Mamluk's allies in that last attempt at this save. Haza has gotten pretty good, big there. Oh wow, what in the world is going on with the Ottomans? Wow, the Ottomans are just not doing... they still have 16,000 army. Is that their only army? It looks like it. I'm not going to be able to rely on the Ottomans for much in this game, it looks like. Crimea and Theodoro. Somebody was mentioning Theodoro earlier. There they are. Theodoro is now a vassal of Crimea. Okay, so ship's done. There's our Algerian separatists up to 70%. I probably have to think about dealing with them. How much will it cost? Just 50. Just 50. That's a year's worth of almost 9 months worth of military power. And let me keep an eye on it. I really need this manpower recovery to speed up, and I can't do it by fighting the rebels all the time. But I really don't want to get too far behind on the tech either. Let's just keep a close eye on it for a bit. I've got a little bit before I have to take action. Okay, we have a new emperor, Austria. Okay. A regent in Austria. Just about got our relationships. We're at 91 points, so we got a couple more points there. And that is, we're actually only 14 points away from being able to get an alliance with Austria. Army strength, being probably the biggest one I can control. Distance between borders means I would have to take some of the Aragonese lands, which we're not ready to do yet, obviously. Well, Iberian Wedding hasn't fired. I guess that's a good thing, although it might not have hit that time yet. They're in a war with Provence, Lorraine, Austria, so they're fighting Austria right now. That's actually good for us. Too bad there's no real naval powers they're facing. Because if there were a little bit of naval power to threaten the Aragonese and Nepalese Neapolitan navy, I might be able to make up an island grab, but I can't do it right now. Okay, 5 ships in work. No change in our rebel factions. I need to start that last coring. Our overextension is down to 8. that will have lowered the unrest down to 5%. Once I get this overextension managed, those rebel factions might melt away. Let's take a quick look. Cultures. Berber and Algerian cultures are now accepted. Take a look at the accepted culture map. We're okay there. Looks like everything's accepted culture for us. 1 year and we can wipe Mizab off the map. Another year after that we can annex Tugart. Now when we annex Tugart, that's going to cost us some diplomatic reputation. So, but again, I'm not too worried about that at this stage. I'm not worried about my neighbors. Munster peace with England, so Ireland is being incorporated. Gavis, you better help your Irish friends up there. They're sinking fast. We're up to 7,200. We still need, what, 6,000 more. And we have a war to fight between now and then as well. What's our reward for completing this mission? Oh wait, yeah, that mission is that. National unrest minus 1/2 and national tax modifier of 10%. That'd be useful. I don't know that we're going to complete it. Okay, we can recall that diplomat. And Leinster white peace with England. So Leinster still exists in the Irish Isles. Leinster and Ulster. Yeah, Scotland's been chewed up and spit out, it looks like. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I said I was going to end this at the top of the hour. I think I'm going to take this to the end of 1457 or so. That'll allow me to finish the conquest of Mizab and the annexation of Tugara, and that will be where I call it quits for the night. And I will be back with more of this save. Most likely day would be when? Wednesday? Maybe? Wednesday or Thursday. I'll be back with some more of this save. For those that have been in, that were asking earlier, the streams that I've been running lately, I've just started this obviously tonight. I've been streaming some World of Warships. I've had a request for some city skylines, so I'll be doing a little bit of each throughout the course of this week. Probably 2 to 4 hours a day, probably 5 days a week. Times other than Sunday are pretty fluid based on when I go into work. Evenings, usually this time of the evening is the most likely time to catch me around. Although Thursday, early afternoon through evening, I usually get 5 or 6 hours on a Thursday, and maybe the same on Wednesday. Wednesdays are the flux day. Sometimes I work on Wednesday and sometimes I don't, but that's what my schedule will look like this week, is 4 to 5 days, 3 to 4 hours a session, and probably streaming a bit of those 3 games. Okay, our trade-in comes up to 1 1/4. 2.5 total income at the moment. We're getting close to a tech level, but we're still probably a year away. 55, July of 55, so yeah, a year away. In October 55 for our first 2 techs. That'll be in Diplo and Military. It's not a huge boost, but it's something. Okay, well, wait, Morocco's a rival. I can't improve relations with them. Oh, I'm shy a rival. Mamluks. Oh, one thing I can do now as well. Hey, air. You 102 air. Go be a general. He's not a very good general, is he? Go fight some rebels or something. Okay, the rest of our fleet is done. So that's a light ship. That's a light ship. That's a galley that goes with that fleet. That's a galley that goes with that fleet. And there's our third light ship. Okay, so we have maximized our fleet. Oops. I accidentally grabbed a galley in that mess. Should give me 10 galleys, 1 heavy, and 5 transports in the main fleet. And that heavy being a captured Moroccan ship. Okay, so here it is. We're just a couple months before our truce with Nizab ends, and we can go back to war and finish wiping them out. That truce ends in March, so right now we can start our manpower. Oh, we were already at max maintenance. I didn't realize I was still at max army maintenance. Okay, that's fine. Let's move into position. There's our revolt. That's a bigger one too. Yep, let's go deal with it. Let's see how our air does. There's 2 stacks there. That's not the revolt I was expecting to pop up actually. Oh, it is, I guess. I guess that is the Algerian. Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, vassals, come join. Going to set me back in manpower even more, isn't it? They're low numbers, but they add up. 2,500. We'll let the morale recover, and then we'll go tackle that last batch of separatists, and then we will declare war on Zab and finish them. I lost a little bit of manpower. Truce with Morocco has ended. Truce with Zab. I should probably declare war before Morocco allies them. And do I dare trust my vassals to attack them while I'm... No, I'll take care of those guys first. What are you doing, Tlemkin? Protecting your territory in case they move across? Okay, I can see that. What's the army, total army strength? My missionary's almost done too. 11,152, so I'm 800 shy in the army. That's fine. Let's go take them out. Oh, hey, looky there. My vassal's actually moving toward me. Shouldn't need them, but just in case, they will be there to help me. That army's going to be severely hampered, however, isn't it? Okay, we lost 3,400 more men. Let's go ahead and save us a little bit of manpower by consolidating the regiments there. It leaves me with 8,000 troops there at full strength. There's our conversion, so our religious unity is now 100%, right? Yes. Okay, hey, there's our first tech. Let's start moving over here. And we get our marketplaces available. That will come in handy because we do need to start building our infrastructure. Build up our market trade power in the Tunisian trade region. Going to try not to build any more armies here until we get that manpower completion done. We'll rely on our allies to help us in the battle against Mzab. I think I have to wait till they get back in their territory. That'll be another tick for my morale to complete as well. Why did I get a stability hit? What? Our stability dropped. Oh, you know what? I didn't have a CB. Oops. Oh well. Too late now. Okay, create an army. Total army size 75%. Rival of our rival, Timurid's opinion. That's an easy one to do. That gives us prestige and diplomatic power. Let's do the rival of our rival. Okay, so we completed the route of the army. Now all we have to do is occupy the territory. Yeah, it is an amateur mistake. I was too worried about the waiting for the truce to expire. I forgot I needed the CB. Okay, there is our military tech. Okay, let's take a quick look. I presume we're ahead. They're a 3-3-3 still. Portugal's a 4-4-3, so they're the same as us essentially, just in opposite order. Tlemcen is a 3-3-4, so they have the same military tech as us. We have a tech advantage on Fezzan, and the Mamluks have the same military tech, so yeah, about even. Again, our admin is an entire tech level behind because of all the admin points we had to spend on coring. So let us complete the siege of the capital here. Now all capitals have a castle, a de facto castle, regardless of whether there's a physical castle built or not. So every capital you're going to have to actually siege. Of course, the flip side is you can actually fabricate claims on capital provinces now. Something you couldn't do prior to this expansion is fabricate a claim on the capital. So we will get through this and start the annexation of Tugart there. Curry accepted peace with Alodia. Kandar accepted peace with the Ottomans, full annexation. So the Ottomans have solidified their hold on the peninsula there a bit. They still have a huge chunk. I'm not sure they're at war with Karaman. Nope. They are at war with Georgia, Karakonulu, and I forget what the other, Rosman, I think, was the other one. So they're going to be busy for a while over there, it looks like. Oh, I see you over there. Yeah, we're just going to finish the siege. I'm not going to allow myself to get distracted over there. 7 and 5 is 12. If, with any luck, Stray Arrow will catch my general. Oh, wait, that's my son. Oops, I didn't mean that. Okay, there's that siege done. They want to give me war reparations. No. How about this instead? They're going to make me actually go crush their army before they give up. Well, so be it. Boost my stability by 1. We'll have to sit at -1 for a while. I'm not going to spend any more admin points than that. There we go. Army gone. Still got only a war score of 99. You got no place else to run. Still a war score of 99. You got to spend 30 days to re-siege this area. Our manpower's down to 4,400. We're getting close to the Peasant War trigger. Okay, there we go. Okay, war is over. Okay, what does that leave us with? We've got this low stability. Yep, we've got a core to make. And it's going to cost 47 power to do. We can afford it. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I haven't done too. I've done that very seldom. I think it's useful in some circumstances, but very seldom. Okay, as soon as we get the core started here, we will start the annexation process. I really need a different ruler in air, or ruler anyway. This 311 or whatever it is really hurting. 133, I guess it is. That's why my admin's I mean, despite the fact of all the points that I've spent, my admin's still behind. And coring started. We got 2 more separate rebel factions forming as well at 80%. I'm not in a shape to fight them. How much does it cost? Harsh treatment is 50% for them and 50 points for them. I can only do 1. Get rid of 1 of the rebel factions, maybe. Our provincial unrest is at 997, and okay, obviously the one we just took over makes sense. Okay, we got our maximum reputation with the Ottomans. Unrest, war exhaustion, negative stability. Yeah, that negative stability is going to haunt me for a while. Oran was 1, 8.5 unrest, negative stability, war exhaustion. Okay, the war exhaustion will go away. The negative stability I'm going to have to live with for a while, unfortunately. Let's take a quick look. We don't have any disasters. Manpower level less than 20. See, if I lost another 1,000 men, I'd be in that peasant war stage. I can't lose any more men anytime soon. Okay, let's, are we at full strength with the army? Nope, not quite. We have a few more reinforcements to get. I need to drop my manpower a bit. Maintenance, I mean. Okay, we're getting an income of 5 a month. Let's start the annexation. Oops, we're a couple points shy. Now that won't take long to fix. I can't annex them until 61, so 4 years before I can annex them. Okay, our manpower is starting to replenish. I need to get to 6,000 or 7,000 before this rebel faction spawns, because I'm going to have to fight one of those 2 rebel factions. Got a solid income now. We've got some money. I think it's time for a... Oh, we got a choice. Temple. Nope, we don't have temples yet. Okay, so marketplaces it is. I'm going to build 1 right now. I'm going to try to keep a reserve of 100 gold. So 1 marketplace. Best spot appears to be Tunis at a plus 6.4. And then over here in Tlemcen at a plus 6.3. Okay. Easy choice. Our first building being built. Now, one thing I haven't looked at, what's the development levels here? Low. It's very cheap to improve the development levels. That was fast. I did not expect that to go from 80 to 100. Where are they? Okay, they're small-ish, which is a good thing. The bad thing is it's going to kill my manpower here. No, it isn't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go the cheap route. I'm going to save my manpower. I'm going to lose some manpower, but I'm not going to raise any more armies. I'm going to get some mercenaries to help out here. Okay, that'll prevent some of my manpower loss dipping into that area where I'm going to get the revolt, the peasants' revolt. Hopefully it's enough. And hopefully my heir gets killed. I didn't mean... yeah. Hopefully I get a new heir somehow out of this. How's that? Got 12,000 men. So if they spread out a loss of 2,400 among those, among the mercenaries and my vassal, I shouldn't lose that many of my own men. Taking longer than I had hoped. Okay, we lost 2,700 men. Out of that, 1,300 were mine, so less than half of the losses were my own men. So I'm not going to trigger the Peasants' War with this fight. That's the biggest thing I have to worry about at the moment. That Peasants' War can be absolutely deadly. As soon as our morale is recovered, looks like we're there. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, they came to me. Even better. I'm the defender. Wow, but I'm losing a lot more men this time around. Okay, that's better. Must have hit some unfavorable die rolls there. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, 9 with a 1 fire. We got some shock in there. Fire. Oh, this is the rebels. I'm looking at the wrong numbers. 5,000. Okay, we got the mission completed. Rival of our rival. Okay. Protect against Morocco is have an army of 10. Incorporate Jared or convert Mazab to Sunni. Now let's see how long it'll take me to do that with my current missionary strength once I complete the siege. Iberian wedding in yours. We saw that a little. It has not fired in this particular save, so okay, time to detach the mercs. Mercenaries can go. Okay, how long will it take for me to convert the I can't do it. Oh, because I'm coring it. It's going to take me a year to core. Exactly a year to core. You know what? Let's go with that one. The other option is spend 5,000 men for an army. 4,000 men for an army. It'd take me 4 years to do that without triggering my manpower levels too low. Let's go with the conversion. Oops, that's no longer available. Never mind. Well, 75% of force limit or protect against Morocco. Morocco's the cheaper is in the number of units I have to build. We're short 18 men. We have another rebel faction at 70%. Trade income is at 1.49 now. Our trade income slowly creeping up, and it should take a jump here with this completion of the market that we built. Okay, and we can start the annexation now. That cost 104 diplomatic power. We've got plenty. Give us 5 prestige. But minus 3 to my the opinion of Jerba for initially. That'll go away over time. By the time I'm able to annex them in 3 years, that penalty will be gone. Okay, so slightly better start than last time. We've got some expansion. We've got our claims in place. We've got some friends across Europe. Unfortunately, Portugal has gotten a better start here in North Africa themselves. Now, if we take a look at tech, I have no behind time penalty, so I don't want to spend a lot of points yet on infrastructure. Protect against Morocco, we finished that by dint of Morocco losing armies rather than us building armies. Now that's good. An easy completion. Convert Mzab to Sunni. Okay, we're back to that. We've got 6 months. Incorporate Jared or recover manpower reserves. We'll go with the conversion, since that's next up after the core is done. Oh, we got separatists. Let's not have to deal with another rebel faction for a little bit. Once this core construction is done, I'm hoping that triggers our provincial unrest down to like 2% or less. Between that and war exhaustion, I'm hoping those rebel factions just go away entirely for a while. Okay, income is at 95 gold. Force limits. We're allowed to build 20 armies. Obviously, we don't have the manpower to do that. I do need to slowly build them up, but I need to get... I'm going to wait till I have about 7,500 manpower and try to maintain that level as I build my armies. So, hit 7,500, build an army, wait for it to build up, and build another army. Our market is done. That gives us a not much of a difference, 1.57. Now that's going to take a jump once I finish the annexation of Tugart. What do they have? One of them had spices. Oh, we got a noble... oh, great. Just what I needed. Noble family feud. And we're going to spend the 33 diplomatic power. 6 months of diplomatic power down the drain for nothing. Okay, the annexation is going to be done in February of 60. Core construction will be done in January of this coming year. I guess we'll play through to the end of 1460. I like ending in even number years. And so we will do that. That's just another year or 2 years and 2 months. Okay, we can recall our diplomat with the Timurids. Okay, so we've got friends in a couple places. I want to keep friends with people that the Mamluks don't like. Their enemies are the Ottomans, Karakanlu, Timurids, and me. Ottomans, Timurids, and Karakanlu. So maybe, of course, they're rivals with Ottomans, right? No, they're not. Oh, okay. Hey, Kara. Oh, my diplomat's going to take a while coming back here. Akkanulu has become a vassal of Karakanulu. Two days. We're going to make friends with Kara as well. So we're going to have friends with everybody that we need in the east to protect against the Mamluks. Okay, that's going to give us 2,000 more men in our army right off the bat, too. A military leader has died. We've lost our general. That's fine. We have a general. He is our son. Brigade strike at pilgrims. Gain 25 piety and 10 prestige. I like these prestige events that we're getting. That's different. Gives us a bit of trade power boost. Mainly is the main bonus. Legitimacy bonus. Okay, there we go. We have incorporated Zab. Our overextension penalty is gone. It's going to take us 37 months only, so that's fine. That will complete that mission by the, that's just over 3 years, so next session that mission will be completed, 1462 or thereabouts. We'll have 10,000 in manpower reserves by that point. We'll also have 3 more territories under our belt. I really got to think about providing Morocco some support to keep them strong against Portugal. But they're still rivals. They're still just big enough to be rivals. Keep our relations up right around the 190 level with these guys, because in 61 I can annex them as well, and that will complete the conquest of the central North African territories. Then we have to look west and north and see what is going on. Oh, hey, looky there, Castile. Oh, this is the opportunity we were looking for, maybe. Unfortunately, I can't take advantage of it. They still have a fairly strong navy, and I doubt that the Castilian navy is going to move in. France is involved. France is fighting Aragon. Yep. And Portugal. This is what I needed to happen. This is a little bit of good luck going our way this time. France and Castile are picking on Aragon and Portugal, which is going to weaken Portugal in North Africa. It's going to weaken Aragon in the Mediterranean. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. Okay, got about 18 months, and then we'll call it quits for the night. Ottomans, in the meantime, are now going north. Wallachia is not long, so Ottomans might be moving north into Europe instead of south into the Persian region and northeast Africa. That would be a bit unfortunate. I'd prefer the Ottomans to chew up a little bit of the Mamluks. Okay, income 5.12. Once we hit the 200 mark, we'll build that second marketplace. What does it look like here for our Tunisian? 53% of trade power. I'm retaining 1.32, of which I'm collecting 0.92. Got 1.17 outgoing from my trade node. I need to beef up the amount of trade in the node. That's kind of a problem. Now the other thing is I have access to the Safi trade node, but it's not worth much either. 1.3 itself. I'm going to try something here. See if we can retain more of that trade in our node. By doing that. 1.32. Outgoing is down to 1.17. So maybe a marginal increase. I don't know if that increased my overall or not, however. That's 1.4 overall that way. I think it's really not worth it. I think it's best if I those two fleets should merge at some point. One's over here. Where's the other one at? Oh, way over there. Let's try it the other way real quick. Because we're only getting about 1.4 that way. We might actually get more by siphoning some off of the Genoa trade node, which is the biggest trade node available. So 1.4 one way. Let's see what it goes this way. It's not going to be much. It's going to be maybe 0.1 difference total, but every little bit counts, I guess. And that way, oh, actually that's a fairly significant difference. It went from 1.4 to 1.8, so almost half a ducat a month difference, or 6 gold a year difference. Okay, so definitely worth putting the ships in the biggest value trade node that you have access to, not just the one you have the most power in. Okay, annexation is almost complete. We've got about 13 months to play. Missionaries 25%, so we're going to have another separatist rebellion here. Let's go ahead and just handle them, I think. Our manpower is up to 7,800, so we can build another troop. And our composition is 3 and 3, so we certainly need... Now we're going to pick up 2,000 troops when the annexation is done too, so that'll give us 7,000, 9,000 troops total once that happens. That's good enough for now. It's a little less than half our total manpower allowance, but it'll allow us to keep a decent size army and recover our manpower. What I really need to do, since I have a little bit of income as well, is boost my admin power by getting a leader. And national unrest looks like the perfect thing to get. Unrest, that'll eliminate our, virtually eliminate our unrest, and that might eliminate the rebel factions from spawning. And it's also going to add at least, 12 more points a year in admin power, which is woefully behind because of all the territory I gobbled up. And the rebel faction's still up at 80%. I guess that didn't eliminate the unrest. Okay, there it is, annexation complete. That gives us a -3 diplomatic reputation for 10 years. We'll take it. I'm not too worried about alliances at this point. I've got the alliances I need for at least a little bit. And we could always offset that maybe with a diplomatic advisor, which we don't have any available right now. Okay, so here we are coming to, we got 8 months left of game time for this session. We've done well. We have gobbled up 5 of the interior. We have vassalized the last Jared, the last of the interior North African provinces. In just over a year, we can annex it. We've also gone west and gotten some coastal provinces, including the 2 that we need for the North African portion of this challenge. Now, still needed is a presence in Castile. We need the islands, northern Sicily, northern Sardinia, Corsica, and the Baleares, of which we have claims on, and well, that's it. As if that was going to be something easy. Castile peace with Portugal. Portugal loses Barranca to Castile. That's good for us, I guess. Weakens Portugal just a little bit. They also have rebel problems down here. That is good. Morocco might be recovering, and that will be good as well for now. We want a strong Morocco. I think the next thing, while we're waiting, I don't know if I want to take any more of Tlemcen or not at this point. Maybe while I'm waiting, but before I do that, I need my manpower recovery. I'm not going to do anything else. I got manpower recovery issues. Okay, there we go. Castile accepted pieces of Aragon. Lots of pieces of Aragon. Barcelona, Zaragoza, Valencia, Alicante, and Teruel. Oh my. Unfortunately, they didn't release Naples. So Aragon just had a huge chunk eaten up, which will make our capture of the Aragonese Islands easier. But they still have the PU of Naples. I wonder if they are still loyal toward Naples, toward Aragon. It looks like they are. They still have a loyal attitude, minus 1,000 penalty. I can't support their independence yet. Well, I didn't really expect them to be that useful to me. Okay, we've got a bourgeoisie class in Tunisia. Do we want to grant them privileges, which will cost 50 diplomatic power or 50? Well, we cannot afford admin power right now. We're going to lose the 50 diplomatic power. Gelera peace with Brabant, full annexation. So we got 3 months. If anybody has anything they want to see, now's the time to ask, because I have 3 months left of game time this session before I call it quits for the night. Again, I will be back. I'm thinking most likely Wednesday will be the next day for this. Again, just click to follow. You'll be notified when I go online. I have a Twitter feed. You can follow me on Twitter. You'll be able to see what game I'm streaming when I go online. If you click that follow. We need a castle over here in the west, it looks like. We've got a lot of provinces not protected here by castles. Probably there in Titiri would be the best spot. That would protect the coastal provinces and the 2 that I'm going to take from Tlemcen eventually. Let's see, we got one here that's protecting there. Yeah, that would be the best place for a castle, but of course, what do they cost? 500, I think? Oh, they only cost 200. Actually, I've got 200 gold here momentarily, making 3 a month. I'm going to actually start a castle here. I definitely want to have protection in these areas. I don't want a lot of castles, but I certainly want these choke points like this, where it'll protect from the coast to the desert is a perfect spot for one. Oh, hey, we've got the separatists. We knew they were coming. And the other thing is the castles will help against these, support against these peasants, because they won't be able to just carpet siege places either. So, yeah, I'm going to have a castle built in Tateri here. That'll protect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 and 8 once I take the other provinces from Tlemcen that I plan on doing. So we'll get that castle started. Okay, we're going to end the peasant revolt here and then call it quits. I just realized it did cast December, but I want to at least end the peasant revolt here. These guys are being tough. I was at max maintenance, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Wow. What was their general like? A 222 general. Ouch. This is going to be costly. Wow. It's going to come down to one die roll here again. Just like the... We won. I had to look closely. I wasn't sure it was that close. Ouch, that cost a lot of men. I was going to say, don't go away. We still need you. Okay, good. They're not going away. Okay, we've got a castle there. What's this general like? A 060 general? Oh my god. I'm not going to be able to beat him. 11,000 troops. Wow. I'm down to 4,200 in my army, plus 3,000 is only 7,000. I have a... Good try to get my heir killed still. And yeah, that's what I thought. They're going to move away. Wow. I can't do anything about it. I don't have the money for mercenaries either. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I know it's in the middle of a fight. I don't necessarily like ending it here, but I'm going to have to think about how... I think I'll probably end up taking a loan. Yeah, really. Going to go ahead and save it. I'm going to call it quits here for the night. We've made some progress. We've got, again, this is our second attempt tonight. Made some progress. Some both two-minded about what's happening in the Iberian Peninsula right now. I like a weak Aragon because that's going to allow me to snatch the islands when the time comes, but it's going to be hell trying to get Castile's hold out of those, because there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 territories in Iberia that we have to take. Castile owns 6 of them right now, or yeah, 6 of them. So that's going to be tough having a strong Castile there as well. So we'll see. We've got the one revolt going on. We'll deal with next time. I think I'll probably take a loan and hire some mercs and just try to overpower them. I'm not sure how much I can get for a loan right now. 79, so I could hire 4 or 5 merc troops. That would bring me up to 11,000 men myself. Maybe fight a defensive war in Oran once he finishes the siege there, and that might be enough for us to beat them. So that's it for this session. Thanks for joining, everybody. Again, click the follow if you want to continue watching when I go live, or catch the YouTube series. It's broken up into 45-minute chunks, and will be up on YouTube in a day or two.
And if you miss any sessions, you can always pick up the remainder there. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the interaction, the commentary. Always enjoy it. Everybody have a great the rest of your weekend. If you're still in the early evening, have a great week. Until I see you next time.